Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's danahbanana. So today I am doing a full face of Wet n Wild makeup. I pretty much use everything on my face is pretty much Wet n Wild besides the shade on my lid because I was going for something super glam today. But other than that, everything on my face is Wet n Wild, and some of these products are first impressions because I went a little crazy at the Wet n Wild section today at Walmart. But this brand rarely lets me down. I'm obsessed with their stuff. And yeah, I do these videos just, you know, so you can see like what I really like from a brand, what I think is worth it, and also that you can do a full face of an inexpensive drugstore brand. Because I feel that some people think that automatically when you're doing something for a special day or, you know, you need to splurge on really good makeup, but you can get that really good makeup from the drugstore, from Walmart, from CVS, wherever your heart desires. You can 100% be glam with drugstore makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. These are like my favorite videos in the whole wide world to film. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. And let's get right into it. I'm trying to decide if I want to prime. I'll just prime with their concealer. I think they do have an eye primer, but I don't have it. But I have used this as an eye primer before and it works really well. I actually use this is just their regular concealer. I actually used this not long ago as a concealer, just because sometimes I try to like reach for stuff I normally don't reach for, you know, because I don't want a bunch of stuff to expire. I have a lot of makeup, and I used it as an eye base and a concealer, and I really enjoyed it like a lot. So I am going to fast forward the makeup, like the eyeshadow look, just because I don't want this to be too long. For the eyeshadows, I've used these in multiple videos before. I love these palettes. The Rosé in the Air palette and the Nude Awakening palette. These two. I'm not sure exactly which colors I'm going to use yet, but I'll show you as I go. Gonna speed this up. And also, I think the shimmers are like really nice in these palettes. I love these shimmers, but I really want like an extra pop, like bam. So I'm going to use my Kokie Crystal Fusion Liquid eyeshadows on my lid on top of whatever shadows I use from those palettes, just to let you know. Okay, so it's not looking horrendous, but it is slightly patchy, and I think that's because of the technique I used. I've used these shadows before and I've never had an issue with them, but I've never used my like packing on the darker shade first technique with these. It's not looking horrible whatsoever, and whenever I cut my crease, it's going to cover that anyway, but I just wanted to address that. These are drier. These are like slightly more powdery than most shadows that I use, but they are still extremely pigmented, and I just don't think it works that well with the technique I'm using. But like I said, I've used these before and I've never had an issue, so just throwing that out there. Okay, so I went ahead and just did my crease. I did my lid off camera just because I didn't use a Wet n Wild product for that. So yeah, but I actually like the way this turned out. And for the record, for this eye, they're not even. They never are, sorry. But anyway, I wanted to see if it blended better on top of an actual primer, so I used my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and there was no patchiness. So I think with these shadows, with them being more powdery, they just work a lot better on an actual eyeshadow base. So yeah, just a little PSA. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. Now, I believe I used to use this, but it's been forever, and I'm pretty sure I really liked it. It's the Wet n Wild MegaLiner in black. Oh, this is so easy to work with. It is super black. Yeah, I like this. Okay, this one is still drying, so excuse the white glue that you see. That'll go away, obviously, I'll know that. So, I'm trying a primer that I'm really excited to try. This is the PhotoFocus Matte Primer Stick. Okay, so I know that I have dry skin, and I normally go for a hydrating primer, but it's starting to get humid here, and if I don't use, I just have to make sure that I moisturize really, really well and then use like a mattifying primer, because if not, I'm just going to sweat all of my makeup off. So I do like a good mattifying primer. So I'm excited to try this. And it's called You're What Matters. Get it? Oh, so cute. I think that is adorable. And I actually really, really like stick primers. Don't know why. There's like no certain reasoning for that. I just do. Okay, okay. Doesn't really have a scent. Put on my mustache. It does feel slightly slick. I mean, that's kind of expected. I don't know, it feels kind of weird. I don't know. It's like feels moisturizing, but it feels kind of slick at the same time. Like slippery. But it's not like, I don't know, some mattifying primers, like they feel like silicone-y, and they feel just like I'm rubbing like, not sandpaper to be that dramatic, but like it just feels like not moisturizing at all. But this one does feel like it's adding some moisture, so that's actually nice. For foundation, this is not new. I've been using this for a while, and I actually ran out of this shade. This is my self-tan shade. In their foundation, this is the bronze beige. Is there, what is it? The PhotoFocus foundation. A lot of people really like this foundation. I love it. It's a great foundation. It smells like straight up paint, but that smell goes away once it's on your face, and I just really enjoy this. I haven't used it in a while though, so I'm excited to dip back into it. And I bought a new one because all I have are my lighter shades left. But I have like 4 bottles of this. Okay, and then I'll just use a sponge. My favorite sponge, my shop. They did have, I forgot to get the sponge. They have a sponge, and I was like, ooh, I want to try this, and I forgot to grab it. But this is the ShopMissA sponge. I'll have it linked down below. I've started linking the 2 brush sets that are my favorites in my description, and also this sponge. This is my favorite sponge. So if you're ever curious about like what brushes I like and stuff like that, just check my description box. I put all of that in there now. Oh, I forgot how much I like this. And I've used this foundation with a million primers, and it's looking really good over this primer. Now I'm gonna throw on this concealer. This is, oh, I think I already said this. My foundation is in bronze beige, and my concealer is in light ivory. It's not super full coverage, but it definitely gives you coverage. And it's just really creamy, blends out super easily. I think it's slightly underrated. Like, I never hear about this. craving wine. Like, I never crave wine. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I kind of want it. What's your favorite wine? What's a wine that you can drink a lot of and never get a hangover? Because I get the worst freaking hangovers with wine. But if there's one that's like, you know, not gonna make me absolutely miserable the next day, I would like to test it out. And I mean, like, I can drink like 2 glasses of wine and I'm gonna feel like crap the next day. I don't even have to get like super drunk off of it. It's just, ugh, it sucks. So yeah, if there's one that you like that doesn't give you a hangover, let me know. Or if you have any like foolproof tips of not getting hangovers other than drinking a lot of water, I try to do that. I kind of suck at it. Then let me know. That was random. Here's another first impression that I'm super excited about. This is the PhotoFocus Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It's massive. Like, it's so freaking big. They had this one, they had a banana, and then they had a deeper one. Okay, it does, I do like when it has a slight color to it. It's not like full-on white. But so far I'm liking this. Like, I mean, I haven't dusted it off so I can't really tell, but I don't know. I'm just liking the way it feels on my face. And I like how it wipes away easily. Some setting powders I've found like take a lot to like kind of wipe away once they've set in a little bit, but that one doesn't. I'm liking the way it looks on my skin. Okay, I went ahead and did my lower lash line and put on some mascara because I don't have any Wet n Wild mascara. So for contour, I'm using, I've had this a while. This is the MegaGlo contouring palette. This one. I did pick up a new bronzer. This is the Color Icon bronzer. This is the darkest shade they had. It looks pretty, like, it looks like it would be a pretty decent shade for me, but whenever I swatched it on my hand, it like comes out really, really, I don't even know if you can see it, like light. So what I'm going to do is use this as a contour, and then I've been doing like a darker shade, and then like with a more fluffy brush I'll go back over it with a lighter shade. So I'm going to use that bronzer for that second part. Okay, so now this is the, I don't know if it, this is called Sunset Striptease. That's the shade. I like the print that it has on it. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush. It looks darker on the brush than it did on my finger. Stop making that god-awful face. Definitely has a sheen to it. So if you're not into that, you probably won't like this. It's not making like this massive difference, but I mean, I do like it on my skin. I feel like it's tying the bronzer and my face together. I don't know. I don't even know if you can tell a difference on camera because it's definitely not drastic, but it doesn't look bad. We're gonna do highlighter before blush. Oh, so I don't know if you can see, but on the inner corner I added some of the MegaGlo loose highlighting powder in Written in the Stars, this one. So I've had this for a while. I'm not sure if I did a video on it. It's a really nice loose highlighter, but it's kind of the like shimmer in it is a little too chunky for me, like to use on my cheeks, but I do like it for my inner corner and brow bone. It works really well for that. For the highlighter, I'm going to use Blossom. This is the MegaGlo highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. I definitely believe I've used this in a video before and I really liked it. I feel like it's not showing up as much as it normally does, but that might be because of the powder. Sometimes when a powder is like slightly drying on me, my skin doesn't feel dry at all, but it might be the powder. So for blush, I'm going out of my comfort zone. I really don't have many like coral or peachy toned blushes. I have a few, but I always normally reach for like more pink tones. But this one, I wanted to test out. This is called Keep It Peachy. I've used their blushes before and I really like them, but I wanted to give this one a shot. Looks like that. I don't know, it might be too light. Oh, but it's pretty like pigmented on the brush. I like that. It's natural looking. I'm definitely gonna have to go in with more highlighter. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back in with the highlighter, but I'm going to wet the brush. That's a whole lot better. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I got two things for lips. I got it says first gel lip liner. Is this really the first gel lip liner, or just their first gel lip liner? Or like the first gel lip liner in the whole entire world? I've got questions. It's called Perfect Pout. But anyway, I got the shade Bear to Comment. That's cute. It's like a nude kind of shade. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I also got a gloss that I'm really excited about. So let's see how this is. First gel lip liner. Ooh, it's smooth. It's so pigmented and smooth, super easy to work with. I'm a fan of you, First Gel Lip Liner. For the gloss, this is the Color Icon Lip Gloss in Aquarius. It's like a nude shade with some like gold specks in it. I love this packaging so much. Ooh, I like the applicator. It's flat. Oh. It's got more pigment than I thought. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be really pigmented, but I think you could probably wear this on its own. So it looks nice over this, but now I'm intrigued with the pigment. So I'm gonna take it off and see what it looks like by itself. Back in business. Now we're just gonna go in straight with the gloss. Yep, I like this. First off, it's not sticky at all, and it's got some pigment to it, but not a lot. And I know that sounds weird, but I really like that. When I wear gloss, like, I do prefer a clear one or one that's very slightly tinted. It does not feel like heavy or sticky at all. Like, it feels like I just have like my lip balm on. Oh, I love this. This might be my new favorite lip gloss. Okay guys, so that's all for this video. I pretty much loved everything. What wasn't I a fan of? The bronzer, I'm like kind of iffy about. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it, but pretty much everything else I loved. I love this brand so much. If there's a brand you would like me to do a full face of, just comment down below and let me know. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys so much. Bye!